Alright, people of the world, this is GTA Raj. And I welcome you back to the channel once again. Where we're going to be jumping right into Gran Turismo 2. Now, here's the thing. This is going to be the last Gran Turismo stream for a little while. For some very obvious reasons that I've already outlined in a community post. So if you're not checking out the community stuff, feel free to. We're going to jump right on into Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, this one's a pirate copy. I own several copies of the game already. I'd rather use this version locally than any other, to be fair. Other than that, last time we played this, we did find a very good way to make a lot of money quite quickly. But I discovered an even better way of doing it. You see, the Toyota Supra that we've been using is actually far more powerful than we originally gave it credit for. So after that stream, I became hooked. I became hooked on it. I became hooked on the game. And I started playing. And yeah. Well, I say hooked, more like I played a little bit when for about a couple hours or so. Not a couple hours, a little bit after we did the stream. And in all honesty, it went well. Because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I done it. And what I mean by that is, I found a race. I'm gonna pop these a couple of bit. I found a match, or a race, sorry. That's what, 3 laps? Yeah, I found a match or a race that's like 3 laps and offers you a Unicid Skyline. When you sell it, it's 250 grand. And the way I was able to do it was using the Toyota Supra. The exact same one we built up together. In all honesty, really fucking powerful Supra, I'll give you that much. So we have 358,000 credits, because that's the thing. This is the Supra, not the Supra, this is the GTR that I'm on about, the Skyline. You can earn multiple of these, and we just did. We now have 608,000 credits. I also built up a Viper GTS to try and at least alleviate some of the understeering and oversteering that does. Did it help? It helped, but we also added more power to it, so it spun out again. But increasing the stabilizers on it very much helped. It was a very good thing. So yeah. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try not using that Viper. Actually, we can. You know what? We might as well get another Viper. We'll get the RT10. Gotta get that pardon and chow shitty, y'all. We're gonna get ourselves the RT10. Yes, it's very much a worse Viper, but it's going to allow us, well, not allow us to do much better. I want to upgrade it. I want to keep it as is. For the most part. I'm going to keep it as is for the most part. But we are going to do some things to make it more stable. Active stability controller. traction control system. And yeah, we are not going to be adding... Well, we are, but not like in the traditional sense. So let's bring this down a little bit. We're not going to be adding too much to it. We're not increasing the we actually kind of have to increase the horsepower. But we're not removing engine parts or anything like that. We're going to do port polishing, add an ECU, and then we're going to swap out springs and brakes. And the gearbox and all that. Because we need to be able to customize this. To do what we need to do. So, we're not adding a turbo, we're not adding a new muffler. We're going to swap out the brakes, make this car more stable. This is a car that does not need extra brake horsepower. It needs stability, that's what it needs. These cars have actually killed people. Like, for real they have, because they were so easy to spin out. They were just spinning out and it was like, boof. You done gone dead, boy. But that's it, that was literally it. For the most part, we are doing this car a service. We are going to be... I said I wouldn't change many parts on it, but we kind of have to. Because the drivetrain on this car is terrible, so... Gearbox. Keep in mind, I'm going to do what I can to not increase the horsepower. This bloody thing doesn't need it. We're going to make it gear up better. So essentially, it's going to gear faster. Should be able to gear faster. LSD. This is a service which separates the acceleration and deacceleration into independent sides and allows adjustment of the limited slip differential effect for use in racing. The character of the car can be greatly changed if there is a strong effect from the LSD, but on the other hand, because the setting can be changed easily, it is also easy to destroy the balance of the car. So adjustments must be made very carefully. I can speak. So, changing out the flywheel and the clutch allows you to gear faster. Changing out the gearbox allows you to customize the gear setup as well. And the prop shaft is a lighter prop shaft, which takes away... It's a more durable prop shaft, it can handle more, and it's also lighter. If the car is too heavy, it's just going to spin out like a ding-dong. We're also going to go racing slicks, because we are doing racing in this car. Would you like to fit the tires? Yes, please. This thing doesn't need anything else. However, we are going to put an ECU in the car. That adds almost 20 horsepower for some fucking reason. And we're going to do some port grinding. That is not adding to the car. That actually does take away from it a little bit. So we've added about 40 extra horsepower for doing that. Rebalance the engine. It was high engine speeds. Engine friction is reduced by detailed tuning process, including implementation of piston weight matching. So this is not adding anything. So essentially, they're retuning the engine, and port grinding makes ports on the exhaust manifold. Is it manifold? Smooths the internal surfaces of the inlet and exhaust ports, allowing air to pass through with less resistance and improving engine response. Yeah. Do we need to increase displacement? No, we can't even do that. So far, the only part to do with the engine that we've added is the ECU. We've balanced the engine, we've made it more stable, and we've polished the surfaces of the engine for the exhaust manifold and all that. The additions are brakes, suspension, new tires. We've removed a lot of weight. We've added in active stability control and traction control. And we've swapped out the gearbox, clutch, prop, flywheel, and LSD. Still the same platform. There's no turbo in here. We haven't fiddled with the engine too much. I love how it still says Viper. It should say RT10. But what we're going to do, we're going to do a special event and we're going to try something. We are very much going to try something. Oh my lord. I forgot I had that config. Let's not do that. I forgot to actually set my link out properly on mobile, so let me do that quickly. Let me do that real quickly. It's time for me to copy the link and do a thing with it. There we go, all done. I've just hit my mouse. Hope it doesn't cross the street down. So what is this, an FR? Front engine, rear drive. And we're just over 500 horsepower. We could have done Midfield Raceway, but no. We had to be awkward, not do that. One of the big races that we want to do is in the next section. We're gonna get a global compact car at some point. So this is the one we did with that Midfield Raceway. It's 30 grand and you get a 250 grand car from it. I think. Gran Turismo. Yeah, we got a Turismo car from it. Let's try a mountain. It is 10 grand and it's a sports car thing. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna retune the gearbox, which is not something we could have done beforehand. I'm gonna offset. I'm gonna make the car lower off the ground a little bit. You know, a little bit more grip. If we're too low, we're fucked. Bound or rebound is lower camber. Toe is fine stabilizer. Crank it. Yeah, let's do this. This is what we need to check on the most. This is the kind of gear ratio we need to look out for. So we are like that. Bring it down. Yeah, that's it. LSD initial. Initial slip torque. Do that. Affect your acceleration. Soft. Traction control. Yeah, we're gonna look it up here. Let's give it a whirl. If you screw up the gearbox, you can always come back. Keeping in mind, this is an American car with a lot of horses for power, but that also means it has a lot of torque as well. Ah, yeah, look at that, we're good. We are very good. We're slipping. There's a frickin' Honda NSX in front of us. I don't know how that thing got a lot more torque than we do. Ah, crap, that was a small bump. Okay. This is the original Viper. It was never perfect. In fact, none of the Vipers were ever perfect. The only really good one, I think, was the... No, none of them. None of them were ever good. So, there's that. None of the Vipers were ever good. How are we gonna make it more stable? Bound, and then rebound is pushing back up again, so... Try and do this. Try and have a stable, straight wheels without a stance at the front. And we'll try something for the back. The gearing seems fine now. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Without a shadow of doubt, we have a lot of torque. Oh yeah, no, this car's a disaster. There is no way to make this stable. That's not even me, that's just how the car is already reacting. What I might just do is grab the other Viper. Good lord. I mean, we got 6 gears. This is gonna go up to 300 kilometers and beyond, I think. This is insane. We have to be extra careful with this. We have 2 laps. So as long as we drive good, then we should be able to catch up quite easily. This is a rod special. So let's keep on going. Let's keep pushing through. I'd be surprised if you got anything after 6. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that one is all on the car. Actually, that last corner was on me. Simply down to the fact I kind of turned when I shouldn't have. So yeah, that's a literal thing right there. So yeah, that's literally gonna happen. Let's start a race again. I want to see how this all plays out. Simply down to the fact, again, I need to play it quite good. On the other side, we need to try and eliminate that one weakness of the Viper. That would have killed someone, not gonna lie. It's fair to say the Viper was never built well. Like, if they just reduced its torque and made it a little bit more stable without cutting corners, then they would have had something really good there. But no, they didn't. They sent it. Oh my lord. To be fair, it was that other car that did cause me to spin out, so... I treat this like I'm driving in Forza. Very front heavy. Because it just pulled me. I literally just felt the car pull me, and I don't have any kind of vibration or anything on. But I felt the pull. This car can do the race, it's got power for it. But... holy fuck! This car's not good to drive. Dodge never really planned this car out. They're like, okay, let's give it as much power as a fucking Charger and then send it. Oh my lord. I don't know how I'm gonna make this more stable. Like, stabilizer is already up. I've got my suspension set up. Kind of. They kind of tough. It's the front that needs it. Stabilizer 7. Let's do this. Change the acceleration. Oh yeah, we're changing that. Give it another try. We've tried to make things as balanced as we can. In 23 minutes, we haven't done a successful race yet. Oh my lord. I'm as well as just pulling out the Supra and be like, Neem. This is gonna be my last go with this car before I switch it out. I love having it, but it's a shit to drive. I just felt to try to pull in the right direction. Fuck now. Jesus. This is really not a good car in general. Yeah, it slips out too much. Like, if it's a little slip, you can just course correct it, but if you're slipping like I am, you're gonna die. You're gonna crash and you're gonna get hurt. This car is legitimately unsafe, even in this game. Like, that is just how freaking insane it is. But they did make improvements with the other Viper, with the GTS, which is what we're gonna grab now. We're gonna grab a GTS, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the same kind of upgrades to it. We already have one, but that's a racing modified one, so it has an unfair advantage. What we're gonna do, grab this Viper GTS, and we're gonna give it a few we're gonna give it a few things. We are not going to, yeah, we're gonna give it better suspension, brakes, and all that good stuff. But we are strictly not adding turbos, we're strictly not adding mufflers, straight up brakes, suspension, that kind of thing. So it needs more powerful brakes. And it needs the suspension. Brake, suspension, tires. Could we get away without modifying the gearbox? We could get away without modifying a lot of things in this car. But we want it to be as stable as we can. So what we're going to do is weight reduction. We're going to try and make a lot of things less heavy. We are not going to be adding extra horsepower. We're literally strictly against that right now. Yeah, we'll do that. We get the 40. We'll have like 40k left. 29k. Let's get our tires. Let's try and make this Viper stable-ish. I do, however, want to get ourselves a gearbox. Want to get all this basic nonsense here. So 11k for the customized gearbox. Do we care about the LSD? Probably not. But we're doing a 3-plate clutch kit. That's something you should try saying very quickly. 3-plate clutch kit. Yeah, 1,200 frame on that one. Yeah, we're not doing anything else to this. We might get the ECU, which is recommended anyway. So ECU. That's just a computer to wire in tuning profiles and all that for the engine. You can't even do that in this game, but it's nice to have the option. I don't know why it's adding horsepower though. Unless it's giving you an ECU with a custom map on it by default. But this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to go back to that race. We're under the horsepower limit. Yeah, we're far too powerful. But we're going to take on this one. Because as I've learned, even if you don't have the correct horsepower, you can still do things. Make the car just a little bit more stiff. Down for rebound at the front, lower, higher. Stabilizer. Put in level 6, brake controller. Let's just do that. Gearing is very, very fundamental here. That should help us a little bit. Our traction control should be good. Yeah, let's try this. Let's give it a good old whirl. Let's blast it. It's not gonna be the nicest thing, but you know, whatever. We might actually just get absolutely railroaded. But this is an improvement over the Viper that we did have, or that did get released. Good lord. No, little Lotus. Oh my lord. What is that little fucking convertible that's there? Oh my goodness. This is insane. It took a lot longer for us to spin out. That means this worked. It also means I made a wrong move. So using the Viper is a very good thing. However, I'm going for the Super now. Could we have actually won that? Yes, absolutely. But our Supra is where it's all at. 387. The Supra, Toyota Supra Mark IV, is such a goddamn champion that it can do this. It can compete in all of these, which is scary. If you have the torque, you absolutely can do it. You always have to just believe. So let's get to it. Let's push on through. I 100% believe that the Super could do this. It is a smaller vehicle, it's less powerful, but it is more stable and has that advantage. That corner fucks me up so much. I hate it. Well, this car is 100% a champion. Oh. Well, hey. We're making progress. Why? That fucking corner keeps getting me. Oh, I got me fucked up. That corner is so fucky, it's unreal. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah! Terrible. There ain't no gosh diddly darn way. Yeah. We're doing it again. Not a hard race. I'm just using underpowered vehicles for it, and maybe overpowered vehicles for it. I would like to know what those fucking comparables are. Oh, little fucking Lois or whatever. Yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's go! Little underpowered Toyota Supra is doing a Lord's work. I'm gonna take my rings off just in case they interfere. And my little bracelet too. The little Honda NSX just screwed itself up. Yeah, buddy. Got me fucked up. Is that TBR? Woohoo! I had to stabilize myself there. This track's not the best. Oh my lord. What? Yes! We just beat this race is for 581 horsepower, and we barely beat it. A Cerebra 4.2? How much horsepower has that thing got? So let it be known, it's a Cerebra 4.2. Yeah, 4.2. Which means it's going to be making about 300 and something horsepower. Like I said, this Supra is just so good. The Supra is overkill. It is so overkill. Like you can get away with so much with the Supra. It is unreal. I may get the RZ one next, and see if I can tune that one to be a little bit better. The Toyota Supra should never, ever be underestimated in any circumstances. Because we just beat a 591 horsepower race with it. Right, TVR 4.2 Cerebra, which is this one right here. That is 350 brake horsepower. What's your torque spec, buddy? 44.2 kgm of torque and 4,500 RPM. Yeah, we're not even close to that. We're like, what, 45? The fact we beat that with this fucking V is insane. Alright, let's see. What did we get? Because we now have to scroll down our list. If you didn't know, we go in here, we get this. A Tuscan Speed 6. What? Ooh, wait a minute now. That is a pretty good car. Selling it, but it's a pretty good car. What else can we do with this? Supra. I mean, let's finish this. Let's do all of this. Because this is going to be 90% of what we can do is with this Supra. Let me see. Let me see. So this is Deep Forest Race where there's a hill that goes down and there's a big corner and then you get fucked basically because it's powerful. Not powerful. It's a bit of a bend. Yeah, we've got all these powerful cars here. Some of them appear in the next race, but more powerful. But right now we have a power advantage. I had to see what we need for the Global Compact Car Cup. And then build something for it. Wait, I think our Mini will do, because we have a Mini now. Hey! That should be a disqualification, not gonna lie. Also, by the way, I keep forgetting this, but welcome back to Raji's Retro Corner. This car is insane. I might get the RZ. Yeah, I'm gonna check the global compact thing first. I will try and do something with that. If I can enter my Mini in it, that'd be fantastic. Good one. Woo! Let's go! Oh, this is insane! There we go. Lancia Strauss, Atomic Car ZRS Coupe, Lotus Elise, Lotus Europa, and a Cerbera 4.2. So they must have ramped up the power on that Cerbera 4.2 then, for the next race. That is insane! Considering the 4.2 is absolutely clapping my cheeks in another race, with its 44 point something kgm per torque, or kilogram meter per torque. Damn. That is insanity. Like, take that into consideration. They ramped it up so much. They probably put turbo and all that shit on it. The Cerbera Speed 6 could do that race. Let's do Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca is one of the tracks I've always hated in Gran Turismo, just for that one corner. It is not a good corner, and I still have NAM flashbacks of when they put me on there for license test with the fucking Viper GTS. Lancia Strata, Formicaira, Lotus Elise. Oh, why there's a classic in here? Is that a Honda NSX? We should be very much overpowered for this race. We should be winning this quite easily. Is that a Mazda or Honda? Oh, that's a Honda NSX. There we are. We're in the 300 horsepower range. And we're still doing this. We're still clapping them cheeks. I could get race modification. I'm going to get another one of these and put race modification on it. And then see how well it performs after that. Bye, little Lewis, or Tommy Kyron. Oh, damn. Yeah, they're not passing me. That's the thing with this, right? They're not gonna pass me. If they better be very surprised. I knew that bullshit would happen. It's not a good racetrack. It's not a good racetrack. It's challenging, but it's still not a good racetrack. I still don't know the second vehicle that we got. We'll check that later. But as far as I'm concerned, this is my last Forza. No Forza. It's my last Gran Turismo stream until I come back from holiday. Because I'm not doing it next week. Next Monday, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That'll be the only stream I do next week. And there'll be a video on Wednesday and Friday. There we go. Look at these corners. I'd rather that happen than spin out. Not gonna lie. If you spin out on that corner and it's like lap 2, you're done for. Like, yeah, this Supra's a beast. 3, 2, 1. But even I don't have that kind of speed on this car. And even if you get ahead just a little bit, I can still pull it back. Just like that. And then it makes it seem all the fairer for the other racers. Stability controller kicking in. Like, when it comes to this game, this car is borderline perfect. In the horsepower races that you put it in, or in the specific races for horsepower that you put it in the same category as it just demolishes everything. But when it comes to demolishing other tiers, it's up there too. That's how you do that one. Yeah. Let me get that lead on us. There we go. Oh, 8 seconds faster. Honda S2000 NSX Tom's Angel. What the fuck's a Tom's Angel? What? Huh. Once again, the Supra reigns supreme. Yeah, we're saving. We don't even have the RZ Supra either. That's insane. This is so insane, like for real. It has just successfully demolished cars in an almost 600 horsepower race. These other cars are over 100 horsepower faster and have more torque. It's just a more stable vehicle. So let's check out the two vehicles that we got. I don't know if they're any good. Well, we got an Angel T01. Where the fuck did we get this from? What? Information, please. Tokyo Auto Salon Helen. Is this Toyota? Was Martin Oglev who designed the Lotus F1 T100? What's the brand for? Wait, did we just take this to a Lotus dealership? And the ZZ3 is Tommy Cairo, which is still a decent MR sports car. Where do we take this? Tom's Angel. It's also a very light vehicle too. You put weight reduction on it. This was a model manufactured in the first step before filling the team of Tom's since the beginning to manual manufacture and sell a Tom's brand sports car. Tom's GB in Great Britain produced this Angel. Do we take it to a Lotus dealership or something? Where the fuck? This is not a one-off thing. You can re-earn this. Let's take it to a Lotus dealership, or if there's a Tom's on the map. There's probably not. You guys have a Lotus. Fuck all Aston Martin. Let's take it to a Lotus dealership. What? How do you upgrade this then? There's no information on the car itself. It says that Angel was made in the UK. Oh, it's Japanese. The only Japanese company that I know of that had a Tom's vehicle is Toyota. This is not a Toyota. Let's try it anyway. What? This is weird. This is a UK car. Made in Japan. That's produced by Tom's GB. Whatever. We're gonna grab a Toyota Super RZ, upgrade it, see what happens. I like the Super RZ. Yeah, we don't need the mechanical sports version or anything like that. Ha! What's the difference? The SZR. But it's got 29 kilograms of torque. As if it was launched in 1983, it made the transition from stylish coupe to serious supercar. Taking inspiration from the late 80s 4500 GT, the concept car. With its giant front air down. Okay, SZR. Wait, there's more info on that. In Japan, a normally aspirated version of the same engine was available, although with only 224 brake horse, not powerful enough for the speed-hungry Europeans. Every one of the 320 horses found its way to the tarmac via the rear wheels, well, wishbones, front rear triggers. Nailed turbo suspended car at 60 mph in 5.5 seconds as well, and electronic double nerve. 6-speed manual gearbox ensure the driving experience is heightened. This is when Toyota still haven't found a replacement for its most macho of many supercars. Wow. So, fucking Starlight Glancer. Fuck that. So the RZ, this might be good too. So that's... Wait, 46 kgm of torque. What the fuck is in the RZ? So this SZR produces 29 kilogram of torque, kilogram meter of torque, and the other one's 40 odd. What in the everlasting fuck? Weighs more. Holy shit, that's got torque days. It's still talking about the same thing. Yeah, I'm buying it. We don't need to fuck with that. But I'm going to anyway. Gonna give it better brakes, better suspension, better tires. And do what I need to do too. I guarantee it's gonna handle better, do better. And then we can really stretch it. Because the Toyota Supra that we got, it's not a very good one. But here's the thing, this is already going to be putting out more torque than the previous Supra of 96. You already got that? No, we didn't. Wait, have I been semi-racing professional? Oh. Shit. We've got brakes, we've got suspension, let's do tires. Racing slicks. Go for soft as always. Now we get on to some decent things. We're gonna get on to some weight reduction here. We're gonna go through all 3 stages and then we're gonna get gearbox. Because we can't. The gearbox is something that's very, very important here. So let's grab it. That leaves us with 14,000 to get the gearbox. I don't think we can get it. I'd be surprised if we could. 11,000. Oh, we can. Nice. I do, however, need to get a clutch. Yeah, we get clutch for 5. Oh. High capacity single clutch, we'll do that, and then we'll get a flywheel. Yeah, a very good one. This Supra is gonna be the bollocks. It really will be. Right, 463 credits, we can earn all that back in a second. Our current Supra is making 407 horse. The RZ is so powerful. This is the last version of it ever made. So 325 horses with 54 kilograms of torque. Jeez! And the previous one, 387, 43 kilograms of torque. Holy fuck! So this is making the same kind of torque as the other one at stock. Jesus! Okay, we're doing a race. I want to see how this handles. So what we're going to do is a Grand Touring Car Trophy. It is 591, midfield raceway, 30 grand. You get the Unisa jacks for it. This is going to handle like a charm. What? We want that, thank you very much. Soft, soft. A bit more bouncy. A bit closer to the ground, damper rebound. Stabilizers. Stabilizers active! Now the gearing is what's important here. And we can't change our aerodynamics, so we have to make do with what we have. Gearing isn't going to be the best here. We have to make that. We have to make sure we realize that. Got 3 laps. We have the fucking torque for it, holy shit. Oh, I had to realize just how underpowered we are for this race. If we build up a little bit extra speed, we can actually overtake them. Oh, fucking super. Okay, so I might have done this as a fluke beforehand. We don't have any kind of ECU or port polishing or anything like that on this car. But we have the torque, and that's what counts. We aren't fully equipped for this. Like, it's not the torque, we need a little more horsepower. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more horsepower. Which means the Toms that I got, I'm keeping that, but the other one, the Tommy Kyra, will get sold. But I really need D2. I could sell the Unisa jacks and get a boatload of money. How am I gonna get for that ZZ3 205? Okay. We'll just sell this. Yeah, we get 250 for it. Okay. So, a couple of things that still need to be done. We're giving it the same treatment as the other Supra. The one that performs very, very well. A bit slippery, but it's fine. Let's do some engine stuff. Engine. I don't know why, but when we installed the thing to the Viper, it gave it 20 extra horsepower, or almost. And then this one's like 4 extra horsepower. It was insane. Port Randy, let's do that. So if we were to bring this Super up to similar kind of performance power, well, this one doesn't take that shit. What else am I lacking out on? I'm lacking out on a prop shaft. That's not going to help very much, but it'll help a little bit. My clutch and diff. There's more triple play clutch. Yeah, further customized servers for diff. I'll ensure I can do what I want here. Yeah, clutch and all that has been bought. The gearbox, I think we got that as well. Yeah, we did. What else can we get? Can we even put a turbo on this one? Oh, we actually can. That's a lot of extra power. We're not after that. And the cooler. Yeah. Keep all the stock stuff. Well, stuff. The only other thing that I need to put on this, and it's over here, is the stuff. The ASC. What kind of fucking car has a yaw control system? Allow the strength of the yaw control system effectively adjust this effectively stronger and sorry, turning. Oh. What kind of car could we get that could use that? As far as I'm aware, there's nothing in this game that allows that. Alright, I'm gonna have to BRB for a hot second, so bear with me one moment. Thank you very much. Alright, we're back. Right! I'm gonna have myself a little ginger shot here. Actually, I have two of them. I'll have both. Here's the thing. The Super RZ is so powerful that it outmatches, or outclasses the others that have come before in terms of like overall shenanigans. One of the things I wanted to try and show off tonight, and this is totally unplanned as well, as if you get two of the same generation of Supra, put them side by side. Alright, this is a 97 Supra, it's not a Super RZ. They look the same. This one, 57 kilogram meter of torque, 361 horsepower. That's a massive bump from like 325 that we had before. This one, 387 horsepower, but it's 43.7 kilogram torque. So we should be very much in line for doing another race entirely. Once you got a Supra of this caliber, you don't really need another vehicle for quite some time. It's just how resilient the car is. So we could do all three of these. It is that good. It is insane how reliable and good this Supra is. However, bring this down a little bit, bring that down, bring that up a little bit. Change my gearing. Bring that up. Okay, so we now have more acceleration. Our gears last longer and we have more acceleration on them. Not by much, but it should be enough. And what we're going to attempt is this set of 3 races. Corvette Grand Sport, a Skyline R34. They have the acceleration advantage, we need to sort that out. But we're also far from slacking. Right, Corvette Grand Sport though. And we can keep up. We don't have the full acceleration advantage. I can set that up. Oh yeah, no, we're so much better than we were before. If need be, I can restart this. What is that? That's not super, is it? There it is. That's a Supra with a turbo! Oh, it's got more acceleration than I do. This is such an interesting race overall. This is so much easier to do this now. What I'm going to do is, to prove a point, is to do it again but with more acceleration on my side. And see how we get on then. Because I do feel some gears might just be a little bit sluggish. We barely won that! In a car that is super underpowered for this event. In terms of raw horsepower potential. Na 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 na. New car acquired. Slot 2 override, yes please. You can bet your socks I'll be playing this when I'm on the plane. Should be one hell of a good time. What I'm gonna do is just buy what I need. And then bada bing bada boom. So yeah, we get the units ejects. However, I need to invest a little bit more into acceleration. So we get that power at the top end and we're just like shooting forward. But we also need to make some gears just a little bit slower. So I forgot what course we just picked. We're doing this one, then we'll do Red Rock Valley. And depending on how this goes, might just be down the stream. Grand Valley Speedway. Interesting. There we go. So the gears are going to last a little bit longer, but we still got the acceleration oomph to push us along. We're not using exhausts, we're not using custom exhausts, we're not using turbos. All we've done is upgraded the engine naturally and added a ROM. Aside from suspension, tires and stuff like that. That's straight off the line performance from the RX-7 though. There's a Viper in this race. I botched it. I kind of figured I would have. But the Viper has a fair bit of torque to it as well. It's an American car. With the amount of power that's in that bloody thing, it may as well be an American sports muscle car. A sports car with all the oomph and grrr of a fucking muscle. Muscle cars have a lot of torque to put along their heavy metal bodies. You get the muscle, but they're not very fast. You can make them fast, but if you do that, you're in for a big world of trouble. Oh yeah, it's clear we have more acceleration now. Oh, Jesus. Drifting! That Skyline's got torque, though. What is that? I want to see what that is. Woo! Brother, is that a fucking Aston Martin? It's got the arse of one. Damn. Woo! That Skyline, no, the R34. R32 and R33 were not that good, but the R34 is a better one. One thing I want to compare here as well is the opponents. So the thing with these opponents, they all virtually drive the same. And there's a formula that Forza seems to have copied, but somehow gupped it up. What I mean is, in Forza Horizon 5, all the vehicles tend to drive the same, regardless of what difficulty they're on. The only thing that changes is how much horses the car has, and the effectiveness of the rubber banding. The rubber banding takes hold on the turn or on the difficulty after tourist, which is like easy or something. If you take away the rubber banding from Horizon 5, you essentially get an open world Gran Turismo. Which is insane. Look at how we're doing though. It's not a case of it not being challenging, it still is. This is incredible. Woo! This Supra is absolutely banging! Supra RZ is a great little runner. my lord. Also, shout out to the people coming in. Hi, people. I spun out and that's entirely my fault. I'm in the last match. Bringing it back! Yes! Woo! Okay! That is such a good race. It's an I was right, it's a Jaguar. An XKR Coupe. A Skyline GTR, a an R32. What the hell? A Mitsubishi 3000 GT, a Skyline GTR V-Spec R34, an R32, and then a 98 Skyline GTR. What? And hell. Yeah, that GTR is just insane. It really shouldn't happen again. Lap 2 is my fastest for some reason. Oh wait, I spun out. Yeah! So we're gonna go on to our last race of the evening, which should have been the easiest. But frankly, the one in race 3 is kind of the easiest right now. This one is gonna be in Red Rock Valley though. Red Rock Valley! Red Rock Valley, you're gonna run these corners and you're gonna take them all over. Red Rock Valley. This one might take a while depending on how I end up slipping, but I need to get my traction control sorted. If I can get the traction control sorted, we should be Gucci. Then we can check out the vehicles that we won. We're not quite at the point where we're getting rotational vehicles. There are races where you can do a race, get one car, do the same race again and get another car. Now let me check. Put this up here. Oh, I didn't even enable that. Let's just do this. Get torque up here. Do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna have extra torque on the first 3 gears, your power gears, and then 4, 5, and 6 are gonna be all about that speed. That's what we're gonna be needing. Also, change the final drive though. Corvette Grand Sports with 3000 GTs. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my lord. Yo, buddy, let's keep going. I'm driving my Supra. That's a great feeling when that happens. What I could do is racing modify the other one, see if it does anything to it. I actually want to check how much that Skittle Pikes Peak has for torque. Because it goes balls to the wall horsepower when you stick a turbo on it. But you're also in a car that's not designed for rally, not designed for road racing. Yeah, get that power up, boy. Easy to keep on going, keep on pushing it further and further beyond. 1 minute 19. You can do better than that. We are so far ahead of them. That's insane. Sorry, I'm concentrating, I'm not chatty. Ah, this thing's got power for days. Yeah, we're not as fast as we once were, but like, it's fine. There's Corvette Gas 4, Skyline GTR V-Spec, Skyline GTR, GTR V-Spec R32, and a 3000 GT VR4 Turbo. Good lord! This race is really biased towards Skylines. Oh, this is insane. Insane! Now, we're going to check out the two vehicles that we just got, because why not? They got another Unica Jax or whatever. Oh! Ugh. Should be a good old time, huh? Time for us to continue. We'll check out the vehicles, see what we got, see if there's anything good there. One of the vehicles that we want to get is the HKS drag car. Now, it's not a viable car to race with, but it is one of the... There's a Skyline drag car that you can earn. And it's just a gimmick, but it is fun. What do we got? We got a Mugen NSX and a Dyson. Mugen NSX, 250k. Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, yo! Let's go. 125k. The Dyson Sylvia is such a nice looking car. It's only 413 horsepower, but it has 908 kilograms. That is a nice looker. I'm keeping those. We have a couple of racing spec vehicles now. So races 2 and 3 will give you cars that are worth 250k. What can I say that is? Ugh. But no, that's going to be it for now. First stream of the week, but also one of the last ones. So this week we're full of streams. Saturday and Sunday, I might be streaming with the Belllands on Twitch. Monday, I will very much be doing a stream, but it won't be a long one, and it might be at a vastly different time because I have to get ready. I'd have to spend the rest of the evening getting all my shit packed up and all that for traveling. And I need to also make sure that I get in a quiet amount of sleep because I need to get up really fucking early so I can catch a train and all that. But no, that's going to be it for now. If you've enjoyed yourself, like, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell so you're notified whenever I stream or upload and post to the community tab and all that good stuff. Tomorrow, Forza Horizon 5. Not on PS though. That's a thing that happened recently and I'm fucking happy for it. Xbox games starting to come to PlayStation. And vice versa. The thing is, people tend to diss cross-platform. Especially for exclusives. However, one thing, Forza's not exclusive. It hasn't been since it started coming to PC. And PC is an entirely different platform from console. Either console. But some plebs are like, they're so protective of their little plastic box that are like, but Microsoft owns Windows and Xbox, so therefore PC is Xbox. Like, no, that's not how that works. But you do you, boo. You sit in your delusional bubble. Good lord. But no. The fact that Forza is coming to PlayStation is great. Maybe that might light the candles for Gran Turismo going to Xbox and PC and hopefully Linux as well, because Linux is such an important operating system. It really is. It's underutilized, underloved, it's underappreciated by essentially the entire bloody planet. It's growing because Linux distros are getting better and a massive boost is coming from Steam Deck, which is incredible. There's also like one of Asus, it's either one of Asus's handhelds or MSI's handhelds. I think it's Claw. And it's going to start coming with SteamOS on as well, because SteamOS is like, I think it's open source right now. I can't quite remember. But no, that's a lot of good things are happening in the gaming world. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. Some things are going in the right direction, others are going in the wrong direction. Like Multiverses, for example. That game isn't exactly old. It's been a year or two now, and the servers are already shutting down. Now, there's a double-edged sword here, because the people that made the game are like, okay, Warner Brothers is shutting us down. However, we are still going to keep the game up. We're going to patch it so you can play it offline. Not often that a free-to-play game does this. Alright? Free-to-play games, when they shut down, they shut down. You get diddly. You can't do anything. It'd be like, oh, the servers are shut down, blah, 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 and then it kicks you off of it. In this case scenario, you still get to play the game. Yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.